Hello, my lovely. Sophia here to do some paid readings. Hello, ma'am, my lovely. Just dropping some bits into the chat. I know that I'm not talking, but I am here. I'm just dropping the bits into the chat as I never know when I'm going to get my moderators in. Hello, Yara. How are you? Good, good. Okay, that's everything that I need to put in the chat. Set up. Okay. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Hope you're all doing fine. Thank you for the likes and for supporting the channel. Drop in and say hello if you are one of my regulars. Even if you're not, just say a quick hi so that and not just sat here in silence. Good, good, good. Okay, Davika. Following my email, A has flew back today, and before that she approached me Rex said, I don't know how I meant that because I was sending her off, but it worked in my favour positively. Good, good, good. Just remember that everyone is a reflection of what you are saying. They are thinking, feeling, and doing. Okay. So it doesn't matter how. Remember, the how is never our job. All you do is align your thoughts with your desired outcome. So you have to stop and say to yourself, what would I need to experience to know that this is my truth? Okay, internally, what would you need to experience in the 3D world for you to know that you got your desire? But you have to do it first internally. Remember, nothing's done in the 3D. Think of it like the glass on the mirror. You can't change anything in the glass. Okay, you can smash the mirror, but nothing's going to change. So you have to give to yourself something that implies to you that that would be your wish fulfilled. Okay, so you two laughing and joking, her saying how she's always admired you and always thought fondly of you. Okay, you don't have to bring in the jealousy. Leave that in a timeline that you're not tapping and tuning into. Okay, if you're taking it with you into every timeline, you're going to keep seeing it. Okay, you just leave it as one potential outcome in the quantum multiverse. Okay, so again, don't focus on that. Right, Davika as well. Now, Davika, let me just see what you put on your thingy first. Okay, now, sweetheart, what I'm going to do for you, Davika, are you there? Just acknowledge that you're there. Okay, now, you have been on this manifesting him back into your life. And the cards, the last few readings you've got have reflected that he is shifting in his energy. He is wanting you. Okay, now, if you are still at this stage asking what he's thinking and feeling about you, you're still seeing your desire as separate from you. So you're keeping it separate from you. The whole point of the law of assumption or the law of attraction is that you do the techniques. You don't need to do techniques. You just assume that you are happily married. Okay, but when you're doing the techniques, it's to put you back in the state where you already have it. And if you're asking me, what's he thinking and feeling about you, then you're seeing him as separate and you're keeping him out there. So what I'm going to do first in the reading is to look at where you still have resistance within you, if any, that we need to clear. Okay, because what he thinks and feels is what you're saying right now that he thinks and feels. And if you're getting an energy check to see what he's thinking and feeling, my lovely, you're still seeing it as out there. You're causing your time delay. Okay, so I'm going to start with that. That will be more beneficial because you can be at this for months and months and months if you're still seeing what you want as separate from you in the 3D and you're doing the techniques to see the 3D, to try and change the 3D. Everything has to be done within you, my lovely. Okay, right now you are in a happy marriage. What he thinks about you is that you're the most beautiful wife he's ever known and ever loved. Okay, how he feels about you is that he would feel lost without you. And if you're still getting an energy check on him out there, okay, sweetheart, you're keeping it out there. You're stuck in the time loop, in the timeline where you're not together because you're seeing him as separate from you. Okay, so I'm going to very much focus on that because from the readings we've had, I know that his energy is shifting. So you're just keeping it away from you at the moment by still seeing him as separate. So I'm going to use these. I'm going to use a mixture of cards for this reading. Okay, so what spirit is still within Davika that is keeping away, if anything, her manifestation? What does she need to tweak? Okay, so here is the very good energy. You are being balanced, okay? And now it could be that they're saying that you are like this. It could be that they're saying that you need to be like this, okay? But I'm just going to put some more down here. Yeah. Okay. So the first things that sort of what is possibly still resistance is, it's not bad. Okay. I'll tell you that now. So either you are in this energy or you need to be. Okay. So focusing on the positive aspects of the relationship. Okay. As if you have it now. Okay. You're not waiting for him to come back, Davika. You are already with him in the inner world. Your thoughts should be in alignment with your heart's desire that you're the couple. So your thoughts should be right now, because there is only now in time and space. If you keep thinking, well, how much longer? I wonder what he's thinking and feeling about me. You're keeping it out there. You're in the timeline where you're not together. You have to change within. You already have it. That's why your affirmations, I am in a loving, committed relationship. Okay, if you're scripting as if you're already in that relationship. If you're visualizing that you're in that relationship. You can't come out of doing that and then be looking and seeing it as still separate, because you will keep it separate from you. Okay, so being patient because you already have it right now. Okay, you don't need to experience it out there because you're experiencing it within. Remember, the out there is the copy of whatever you're doing within. Okay, stay in balance. What goes around comes around. Okay, you're joined together. You let that seed grow. And then you fight off the thoughts when they start to come in and peck at you that, oh, well, he's not here. Yes, he is here. Thank God that right now I am in a loving, committed relationship or marriage with my husband. Okay, you can say his name there. Okay, so nothing major, just fighting off those thoughts when you start to look back to the 3D. There's nothing out there. Okay, doing inner conversations where it's telling you, I'm right here. You know, I love spending my day with you. Everything has to be done within. Nothing is done in the 3D. The 3D is the result of what you've already done. Okay, so you have to let that seed grow. But right now, you already are happily married. If you're looking for it, you're going to keep it away from you, okay? Forget the it's going to happen. Yes, you can use that if you're confident enough, but even that is still keeping it, if you like, from you. Because there is only now. Yes, you are expecting it, that the 3D is, you're expecting the 3D to change because you've changed the story within. Okay, but you have to keep reminding yourself, oh, right now, I already am in a happy marriage. Right now, he already tells me every day how much he loves me and adores me and he's happy with me. Okay, so any other advice for Davika going forward? Yeah, victory and success. It's already yours right now. Okay, you're not looking for it. You're not waiting for it. You're not wondering how he's thinking and feeling. You're saying how he's thinking and feeling, my lovely. Okay, everybody is turning up, reflecting you back to you. Yeah, where he's coming forward and telling you everything that you want. He's with you now, telling you everything that you want. Okay, having those inner conversations, but it's just showing that it's already done. Okay, you're not looking for it. You're not waiting for it, my lovely. Don't sit there waiting for it. Oh, well, you know, I've changed the story, but where is it? You already have it right now. The 4D is the cause of the effect that you're creating in the 3D. Okay, just because the 3D hasn't shifted yet, you've already shifted. You're in that timeline if you have not wavered, where right now I am happily married. That's your assumption, so it has to be reflected back. Yeah, not seeing your heart's desire over here and still trapped in your thoughts, the swords. Swords are your thoughts, keeping away what you desire. Your thoughts have to be in alignment with your heart's desire as one. Not what I desire is over there and I'm thinking about how it's going to happen, etc., etc. Okay, that's not your job anyway to think of the how, because it's already done. It will come in automatically in alignment with the fact that you're saying you're happily married. Okay, so following again your heart, being strong in your head to follow your heart. Yeah, so again, you have to take your thoughts off that. Okay, you're not figuring how you're going to stop the divorce. What divorce? Okay, yes, you have to sign paperwork. You can't ignore it, like that never happened. But in your thoughts, you have to stick with the assumption. Hang on a minute. How can I be getting a divorce when I'm happily married? Okay, so you bring your thoughts back like a child trying to escape out of the door. Okay, you're bringing your thoughts back to, well, right now, I am happily married to him. Okay, so again, although there is the old playing out in front of you, okay, you have to go through the motions in the 3D. You can't just pretend that it's not happening, but you don't have to keep giving it that meaning. Okay, just see it like you're signing a bill or something. You're signing a check or something. Okay, but don't give it that meaning. Oh, I'm going through a divorce. He's going to divorce me. And anyway, Davika, trust me, my lovely, I've had at least 3 clients where they've got divorced and they're now married again. It's just a piece of paper. Wendy Ann, who comes in here, okay, her and her husband divorced. They're back together again. Okay, they're not officially married yet, but they're back together again. She got him back. She's one of the success stories. Okay, so it's just a piece of paper. You're in your 4D, in your mind, you're happily married. Remember, an assumption, what you are assuming. Okay, so let me just pull in a look at the energy of the connection. You know, you can either, you know, if this was me as well, I would be, if I had to sign something that came through with it, I'd just be saying, oh, this is me signing my marriage certificate. Remember, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. Nothing has conditions till you put the conditions on it. Okay? You are the one who is making the rules in your reality. It's your reality. Everything else in it is just reflecting back the story you're telling yourself. Okay? Drop the word divorce from your vocabulary. Okay? If others speak to you about it, then just say yes or no. But in your thoughts straight away, you just say, I don't know what they're talking about. Me and SP are happily married. Everybody supports our relationship. Everybody supports our marriage. Okay? You cannot, again, that's wavering. Yes, the 3D is showing you that, okay? But stop. You can't be happily married and divorced. You're one or the other. And it's your assumption, your inner world, that's creating your outer world. So you have to stick to your new assumption. Okay, but when the 3D is still throwing up flower heads from the previous seeds you've sown, okay, you prune them. Okay, you prune them out so that they don't keep growing back. Okay, so that those seeds don't keep growing from that vine. Okay, you just remind yourself this is an old script. That's fine. But I'm choosing that I'm happily married. Okay. You, again, my lovely, you already have your desire. The minute you desire something, it's already yours. You cannot have a desire if it's not yours. He's already yours right now. That's again you looking outside of yourself. Yeah, but when I get my desire, I'll be happy. You're causing the time delay. Okay? You've got to operate within you in the 4D that you're already married. Okay, when you think of yourself, who are you? I'm his wife. Okay, when you think of him, he's my husband. Just the thoughts and everything that you would be thinking and feeling were you back together in that happy relationship. Okay, not out there. The relationship is not out there. That's the old script playing out. The new script is within you. Your marriage is within you. The new marriage, where you've got the best version of him, the best version of you. So that when he does, when it manifests, if you like, when it physically shows up, you are able to sustain and maintain the new relationship that you want. Yeah, you know, remember putting yourself first. You are beautiful. You know, how could any man resist you? Because you're beautiful. You're the total package. You're amazing. You're perfect. Remember, as you are perfect. What's not is the story you are dominantly telling yourself or what you're focusing on. Okay? You know, loving yourself, loving him, loving the relationship, the new relationship. It's already done. It's already done. The daughter spirit is already there. Okay? Desires, you know, come through from the timeline where you are already doing it. Okay? Like deja vu. You go past a house or you meet somebody and you think, I've known them before, because there's a reality right now where you have met them. You have been to that house. Okay? So all timelines, creation is done. That all versions of you throughout your lifetimes and your lifelines are all doing something right now. There is only right now in time and space. Okay? Time is linear for us to humans to do things. You know, if I didn't know time, then we wouldn't get up in the morning, we wouldn't go to work on time, we wouldn't get the kids to school on time, I wouldn't meet my clients on time. Okay, so just because it's human made, it does not exist in the multiverse. Okay, in the universe, time is right now. Everything is right now. The past, the present, and the future is right now. Okay, so letting go of anything that you're attached to that is still keeping you stuck in an unwanted timeline. Okay, you're only seeing yourself as this beautiful, loving couple. So again, Davika, you're not going to get your husband or your desire. You already have him. What's playing out in the 3D is just the old script. Even when the two of you get back together, there's still going to be a timeline where you're divorced. So you're not fighting against it. You're just letting that story go. You're acknowledging it as one potential timeline, and you're only choosing the timeline that you want, where you're a happy, loving couple. Yeah, with romantic feelings, okay? With those romantic feelings, feeling him, hearing him, feeling him behind you, whispering in your ear or telling you that I'm right here, right now. Here and now, always and forever, I am right here with you. I'm helping you. Okay, come to me within. If you experience something in the 3D, go within and talk to him. Oh my goodness, you know, I just had a horrible dream where I dreamt that you and I weren't together, we were getting a divorce, and hear him say, no, why? There is no separation, okay? Separation, time and distance are all an illusion in time and space, because right now you're not separate from anything that you desire. If you desire, it's yours right now, okay? So you're not waiting for it, Davika. You are cultivating it within you that it's already yours. Okay? Yeah, where you've got everything that you want. We already do have everything that we want, my lovely. Okay, everything that you want is yours right now. So you have to get clear what would imply to you in your imaginal acts, whether you're scripting, whether you're affirming, whether you are having inner conversations with him or with a friend or family members, or you are doing a visual, okay, what implies that you are together? Is it celebrating a year together and him saying, you know, being married to you is just the best? No, don't mention the D word, okay? There's no D in there, okay? Because we've always been happily married to each other, okay? Again, revision. So again, you're not changing anything out there, my lovely. You're not waiting for anything. You're not seeing him as separate from you, because if you're waiting and you're seeing your desires as separate from you, you're keeping them separate from you and you will cause more waiting. Okay, as well, if only I'd listened to what you said. This wake-up call has helped me to understand this. So that's, although that's supposed to be him saying it to you, it is, because he is part of you. Everybody is one. Okay, so there's no separation. Everybody is within you, showing up how in your 3D, how you are thinking about them, or society, or men or women in particular. Okay, so again, it's having that wake-up call within you. What he's saying as part of you is, this is our wake-up call. There's nothing out there. There's no separation. I've always been with you. Okay, and you cultivating that and you feeling it. Yes, it will feel foreign at first, but then it will become normal. You will hear him automatically talking to you. Okay, so again, when you start to look out there, okay, his energy is here. Okay, this is his energy. My lovely, if you are still wanting to know his energy at this late stage, when all your other readings on his energy have been that he is shifting, you've got to have faith in that. If you're still thinking, yeah, but what's he thinking and feeling? You're giving your power back to the 3D and you're causing a delay. Davika, you are close. Trust me. Okay, I'm not denying you it. I'm telling you it's already yours, sweetheart. You're close. Allow it to come in. You've planted the seeds. Spirit has heard you. Okay, it's already there. Victory and success is there. You're there together. Stop seeing him as out there, or you will keep it out there. Okay. Okay, I'm asking his energy towards yours, coming through the dark clouds, blossoming into the new. Okay, so this is showing me that he's transforming as you're transforming. He has no choice. If your assumption is that you two are happily married, it doesn't matter how it happens. You're already married right now. And you have to keep coming in. I know that when okay, before I knew the law, okay, would say, oh, thank God my kids came home safely. Thank God I found my keys. Oh, thank God that blah, blah, blah. It's just something I say. Okay, so now, because that's my natural thing, if I start to have a little wobble, I'll say, oh, thank God that right now I am happily married to SP, that we're in a loving relationship. Oh, thank God that we love and adore each other. Okay, because right now is the only moment in time. And if in a right now moment you're seeing it as separate from you, you shift into that timeline where it's separate. Remember, we shift timelines all throughout the day. Okay, your thoughts have got to stay in alignment with what your heart is desiring in the same story. Okay, right now, not separate from you. So when you're starting to say, yeah, but what does he think and feel about me? Oh, thank God that right now he thinks that I'm the most amazing wife in the world. Oh, thank God that right now he feels so happy and happily married as my husband. Whatever you want to say. Okay, stop looking out there or you're going to push this further away again. You are already happily married right now. It doesn't matter what's being reflected back to you in the physical world. The physical world is malleable. It can change overnight. Okay. I was listening to a success story today on the Create Your Futures channel, where this woman had been in separation for 2 years. Didn't know where he lived. Had no way of contacting him. He wasn't on social media, or else he blocked her or removed his account or whatever. But she still wanted him. She tried dating other people. She still wanted him. And when she went to the coach there, just like I do with my clients, you know, I've been doing this. I know the law, but it's been 2 years. It's been, you know, I don't know how we're going to get in touch. And the number one rule is circumstances do not matter. It doesn't stop looking at time. And the how is not your job. So she stopped doing that. Because she realized that when she kept looking out there and wondering how and looking at the time, she was stuck in that timeline. She couldn't shift timeline because she was too stuck in it. She was just getting more and more of it. More waiting, more separation, more wondering how. You have to just be it internally. And when she did, it was late at night. She'd heard that he was in a different state to where she lived. Okay. She was late at night and she needed to go to the chemist. She popped to the chemist, tap on the shoulder, and it was him in her state. Okay. And it turned out that he was visiting his parents there. He did work in a different state, but that's because of the work. But he did travel back here to her state on a regular basis to see his family and to also work there as well. And he was moving back there, and they've been on several dates. And all that worrying and all that focus over the 2 years is like, how's he going to get my number? How's he going to contact me if he doesn't have my number? It's been 2 years. And it happened in a way that she would never have expected. The how is not our job. It was, she changed the story from looking to it to being it. We are happily dating and in a relationship. Okay, we're in contact. and we're dating, because she couldn't go further than that, because she couldn't get past that. Okay, so that's what's happening. They're dating. Okay, so remember, the story you're telling yourself is what will get pushed out and reflected back. But if you're seeing what your desire as separate to you, you're keeping it separate to you. If you're thinking like, yeah, but it's been X amount of time and I don't know how it's going to happen, you're going to keep it away from you. Okay, the how is not your job. The when is right now. Okay, and the story you're telling has to align with what your heart is desiring. If you're desiring to be happily married, it's done right now. You're happily married right now. And you have to keep giving your thoughts that. And when you do have those little thoughts that pop in, that come pecking at you, like, yeah, but nothing's shifting. No, oh, thank God that right now I'm happily married. Or you're going within and saying, oh my God, I had an awful dream that you and I were divorced. And then hearing him say, no, we're together. There's no room for separation between us. You're the love of my life. Why would I want to be separated from you? Because that's what's getting pushed out. That's what's going to get reflected back. Okay, so shift your story. Nothing's changed in his energy. Okay, it doesn't matter what anybody's energy is. It depends on what story you're saying. Okay, so stick to the new story, stick to the new script for you, for him, and how the relationship is. Only seeing yourself as a loving couple. Okay, going forward. So as this is close, okay, just keep in that mindset. It's not separate from you. Your desires are not separate from you. They're already yours, like that. The minute you think of them, it's yours. You then choose moment to moment going forward your new script. Okay, anyway. Listen back when you have a little wobble, okay, or whatever, or if you find that you're still looking for it, still wondering, say, you know, I wouldn't be doing this if I'm together. If we're together, I wouldn't be asking these questions. Okay, so I'm falling back out of that state. I need to put myself back in it. Okay, just by, oh, I forgot, or you're having an inner conversation with him where you're saying, oh, I had a bad dream. Even though it was just a thought. Because when we do have a bad dream, we say, oh, I had an awful dream. Don't want to think about that. And don't think about it. Your desires are not separate from you. Okay? And if you're seeing them as separate from you, you're keeping them separate from you. And again, remember, the subconscious mind doesn't know what's real and what's not real. Okay? Or should I stop seeing or taking tarot readings? Yes. Okay, yes. If you're still watching pick a card readings at this stage that are like no contact or what's he thinking and feeling about you, you're out there. Your relationship is not out there. Out there is the timeline where the two of you will never get back together because that script has already been written where you're going through the divorce. You have to stay within in the new script where you're happily married. Okay? Okay, my lovelies. I've got Reshma, I've got Iman, and I've then got Paolo, my lovely. So I've got Reshma, Iman, hello, Addison, my lovely. Just in time. Right, okay. Reshma, any particular deck for you, my lovely? Okay, the beautiful world card. So let's see what follows it. Okay. Okay, 2 cards of protection here. So if you've been worrying about yourself or family members or your home or whatever, okay, there's definitely 2 cards of protection here. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected. Okay. So every time I shuffled a card, I was just asking any guidance for you. So the guidance, what has come out is either you feeling on top of the world, but then you start to think, still have thoughts, okay, that are weighing on you from the past, okay, or to think about what you want, be clear on what you want, okay, stop overthinking it, putting pressure on yourself from the past thoughts. Remember, your physical body is only in the right now. It's your thoughts of the past that you relight when you start giving them that meaning again, okay? Everything is now. So if a past thought comes up that is not in alignment with the timeline or the reality I want, then I just put it back. I just say, yes, I've observed it, but I'm choosing a different story now, okay? Or I might say, no, I remembered it wrong. This happened instead. Okay, it depends on what the thought is. But whatever you're still sort of thinking here is stopping this movement coming in because of where your thoughts are and your emotions, okay? And it could be involving others. It could be around meeting somebody, okay, as well, meeting up, getting together with people. So go with the flow in that loving energy. What you think, they're thinking. What you feel, others are feeling, okay? Whether it is just in a relationship, because I've been general with it. It could be love life. It could be something that you're loving to do, okay? Seeing... okay, 2 things with these, 3 here, 4 here. Now, it could be that you have gone back into thinking about third party. Okay, so Spirit is saying don't. Okay, that's just the devil trying to seduce you, stopping you, your thoughts, stopping you having your heart's desire. Okay, it could be that you're seeing yourself with money here, business, okay, but then you're starting to focus back on the conditions or thoughts that are not in alignment with your heart's desire. Could be a couple of things there for you, as I haven't asked specifically. So Spirit is saying here as well, unseen, trust, faith, positive movement, not yet seen. There's always movement. Remember, free yourself from the conditions, the story, the thoughts that you're having that are keeping you stuck. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life, so that whether in love or whether in whatever it is, your other desires come to you. Okay, remember, you're not chasing after them. They're coming to you. You already have them. So sitting there, knowing that you're on the pedestal, you know, again, whatever it's you're desiring, oh, thank God that right now I am a successful businesswoman. Oh, thank God that I am a, you know, I say thank God as that's like a English term as well, you know, in the UK. Oh, thank God that you're home safely. Okay, it doesn't mean that I'm focusing on God. Okay, it's just an expression. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, whatever. You can say, that's usually what I say. Oh, thank fuck. You're okay. So just sitting there, knowing that what you want is yours, you know, oh, thank God that, you know, right now I have everything I want. I'm a successful businesswoman. I'm lucky in love. Okay, not letting any thoughts trapping you and stopping you getting your favorable outcome here. Justice, okay, believing in what you want, seeing yourself in your imagination with it, changes coming in, and again, you embracing either lover or something that you're going to love doing. So just really remembering you're protected here with the 2 protection cards. So again, freeing yourself from anything that still might creep in that is not in alignment with what you're wanting, stopping you, you know, the little devil there trying to tell you otherwise, okay, and stopping, and your thoughts coming in, stopping your heart's desire. So again, it can come in sneakily. Again, it could be you're looking at time. It could be anything here. It may not. It might be that you're doing well and then it comes in. Okay, and it's just a reminder that you change the story. You choose your preferred story. Okay. Then I would look at this as well in the message here. I wouldn't get a separate one because, like I said to Davika, what I found lately when I've been doing readings for those who Spirit has taught them the law, okay, or you've heard it on other people's channels, when you're still seeing what you want as separate from you, you're keeping it separate from you. So like Davika in her readings was, you know, in the last few readings she's had, it's shown that her SP's energy is shifting towards her, but she was still asking, yeah, but what's he thinking and feeling about me? If you're at that stage where you're still seeing what you want as separate and you're still wondering what they're thinking and feeling and what's going on, you're not in the state of the wish fulfilled. Okay? No. You decide. Okay? I can do one, but you're putting it back out there. And if you're curious to know, you're causing a time delay, sweetheart, and I don't want that for you. You're going back out there. Having a reading is not trusting in your faith and your power that you already have it. Okay, you should be, when you get, if you're at this stage now, okay, where you, how you know the law and that you've been doing well, that if you're curious as to what he's thinking and feeling and you're not correcting yourself by saying in that moment, oh, I know what he's thinking and feeling. He's thinking how amazing I am. Okay, if you're wanting to know what's going on in his life, in his other timeline, then you're keeping that timeline in place. You're keeping him with somebody else. Okay, and Spirit has not been bringing me through other people's, their energies. For those of you that know the law and you're still asking at this late stage what your person is thinking or feeling or what's going on, you're basically asking, do they still love me? Are they wanting to be with me? Is anything happening? Etc, etc. And you're putting it back out there and you're keeping it away from you. Because if you're in the state of the wish fulfilled, you would not be curious to know what he's doing in his life because he's happily in a relationship with you. Okay, and Spirit hasn't been bringing me through that anyway. They've been bringing through to remind you of the law. If you want to know what they're thinking and feeling, my lovelies, go to another reader, because for those of you who know the law, Spirit's not bringing it through for me. They're reminding you of like, hey, everything is you. Why are you looking out there? You're not separate from your desire. And if you're still looking at it separate and you're still looking at time and you're still looking at radio silence, then you're focused back on the 3D and nothing's going to change. Okay? Because I know that however much I've tried to ask Spirit, they're bringing it through for my clients that I've been doing private readings for. They're just not bringing it through. They're just saying, remember, this is the law. Just like they did, you know, in that one there for you. It was in there anyway that you're focusing back on as well. What's going on in his life. I'm curious to know what's going on in his life. You should know what's going on in his life because he's with you right now. Your whole inner has to be in your wish fulfilled. It's not out there. That's the old script playing out. You're not going to find it out there. That's the old movie. It's already been filmed. You're sticking to the new script within you, okay? No, I know you want to know what's going on in his life, but he wouldn't be out there. He's not out there in another life, my lovely. I'm sorry. He's with you, okay? Reshma, don't waste your money with me because I'm not going to give you that answer. Because I know Spirit's not going to give it to me. It will just be the same. You have to stay within in your new story. And again, you would not be having those thoughts if you were in the wish fulfilled, because I'm sorry, he's with me. Oh, thank God. Right now, we're in a happy, loving relationship. Why am I even thinking this? Oh my God, I had a nightmare that I thought you were with somebody else. And then you're hearing him say, why would I be with somebody else? You're the love of my life. Okay? Okay. Iman, are you here, my lovely? Okay. For you, I'm getting a different message through. Okay. Spirit is saying for you is that you're not understanding about the law. So for you, I am going to go back to just like a tarot reading, okay? Because again, you would not be asking any of those questions if you understood. Okay, so I'm just going to do it as if you don't know anything about it. You're just hanging on a tarot reading, thinking that that's going to change your life. Remember, the tarot reading doesn't change your life. You're changing your life. It's just guidance as the potential from the energy you're in now. So again, what is going on with, oh, I don't know why I picked those ones up because they're not any good. Which pile do you want, Iman? Okay, I think he does know that you've signed up for the course. I've got the waiting card, so I wasn't sure if it was saying that he hasn't seen it yet, but with these, I feel that he has. He can't wait to see you and chat to you, meet up with you. Again, the Sun card, two Sun cards together. So I feel that he does know that you've enrolled in it. And he's happy about it. He can't wait. walking away though, he might have to leave the course. He might, well, it might be you leaving the course. Eventually, there's a walking away here. But we do have man holding heart here as well. So might be something changes for one of you on the course or to do with the course here. But at the moment, I do feel that he does know about it, that he's waiting to see you. He's happy about it, but I think that one of you might leave that course or something might change. But it's, you know, again, he still has feelings for you regardless of what situation changes here. Right, let me come on to your other question. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he could do if you've done it before. He might be thinking that you're going to walk away. Okay, with I know I haven't carried on with the other one because I'm getting a clear message through on there, so I'm not going to bother bringing any more on that. I just want to continue with Y at the moment, so let me just bring in something else with Y. Hours, days. Okay, is it hours, days, 2 weeks max? Okay, so I think that, you know, again, he's looking forward to seeing you. He's happy about it. Yes, it could be, you know, instead of an actual walking away, that he's just worried you might leave the course, because he does have feelings for you and he's counting down the hours and the days. Okay, let me just pull in a romance one here. And hopefully it will bring you stronger together, okay, if you don't walk away. Because he does have, yeah, he has the romantic feelings for you, okay, and with man holding heart. So he's looking forward to it, hoping that you stay on it, I suppose. Then if it's not going to be a physical change, it could still be a change, but, you know, with it following that the man holding heart, yeah, hoping that you don't walk away, because he does enjoy being with you, he does have feelings for you, and hopefully that you are, things will progress between you this time if you hang around long enough. Okay, or he does. Right, okay, regarding the other matter, it's just his job. Okay, here with people's emotions all over the place, he's there to when people are upset, like your mother, you and your sisters. Okay, it's his job as a legal person to sort the finances out, okay, and have victory and success. So I feel it's just that he is just a guy who likes to put people at ease in this time of struggle. Okay, just like sometimes you can get a real grumpy one who doesn't give a crap about people's feelings. They're just there to do their job. But others like to do their job, but they also have sympathy and empathy. Okay, and I feel that that's what it is, especially as your sister was picking up on it as well. So I just, from what I'm getting, is he's just doing his job to help in a time when others need it. Okay, when families need it, your mother and your sisters need things sorting out. Okay, so I feel he's just friendly guy. I'm not seeing it as anything else. Okay, but definitely with the other one, he can't wait to see you. So I hope that answers your question, my lovely. Okay, Paola, my lovely, what is your question? Paola, are you still there, my lovely? What's your question, my lovely? And which pile do you want me to use? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Okay, I'm not seeing your question. Addison, are you seeing Paola's question? Okay. Have you put the question in the chat, Paola? Okay, so it's not showing up. So can you do a couple of words and break it down. Yeah, it's not coming out. There must be a word in there or something that YouTube doesn't like. So, hence the fact it's not showing. Yeah, so Addison will give you an example. Say you were asking about a specific person or a job or whatever. Right, what should I expect in okay, I've got what should I expect in Hi Mario. This could be the word that got that YouTube doesn't like, as we're not seeing the rest. What should I expect in dun 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 in love, in September, in the new year, in work? In love. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to dare to ask. I flipped over the uppercut and stood my ground with SP and the kids. Okay, good, good, good. In romance. Okay, are you actually, do you have a specific person in mind? Or are you single and you're just wanting to know what's next in love? And don't just put yes, because I won't know which one you're saying yes to. If it's if you're in a relationship or you like a specific person, can you just put their initials in? If you're single, then just put single. Okay. I assume you're just single, yeah? Okay, I'm going to assume you're single. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I've just, every time I've shuffled the card, I've just said what's next for you in love, okay, in romance. So what they're saying here is these two cards showing that you are very caught up in your emotions. They're both cup cards, which are your emotions. We've got the Ace of Cup here as well. Okay, so very much in your emotions. Maybe thinking of past relationships that haven't worked out. Maybe you're, you know, because we do have the clock in the tree, so thinking about the past, thinking about timing. It could be, oh, I've been single, you know, I don't seem to be meet the right person. It could be a number of things, but caught up in your emotions and the time. Okay, looking at the time on what you're wanting a happy, loving relationship. Okay. And again, Spirit is saying to you here, you're keeping what you want is already there. Okay. What we want when you desire a loving relationship, it's yours. Okay. But you're looking the wrong way. So this card is showing this person out in the cold, going past this building, thinking, well, there's no lights on, so there's nobody in. Okay. But at the back of the house, all the lights are on. They're having a party. They got food. They got the fire on. Okay. So you're in a way looking out there when it's already there. Everything you want starts within. Okay. And also releasing past judgment. Okay. What are you judging? What conditions are you sticking on that? Oh, well, I never seem to find the right man. Or, oh, I can't trust men. Or men always hurt me. Or love just doesn't work out for me. Or whatever you're judging yourself, judging partners, potential partners, judging previous relationships, okay? And Spirit is saying, no, you have to fight those thoughts off. And only carry forward the thoughts that you're wanting that align with what you're wanting. Okay. Then, okay, so let me just carry on. Okay, so they're saying how you're talking to yourself in your head or to your friends or to family, okay, is keeping you in drama, chaos, okay, or interference from others. Okay, it's keeping you stuck in your mental prison, starving you of what you want here. Because your thoughts are keeping you stuck. That's why you need to release that old story and kill off those thoughts that are not aligning with what you want. Okay, having fun. Having fun. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestations. Having fun. Okay. Then you can have your treasure chest. Okay, being surprised when it turns up. Somebody telling you how they feel about you. Okay, for you to have a solid relationship in true love. Okay. Reconciliation. It could be with somebody from your past. Now, it doesn't mean that it has to be somebody you've dated before. It might be somebody you went to school with. It might be somebody you worked with. It might be a family friend you know, okay, but they come back into your life and you see them differently because you've shifted within yourself. You're not going around holding that judgment and a story that you're telling yourself in your head every time you think about love. If you're wanting a happy, loving, secure, true love relationship that's solid, then your thoughts need to be in alignment with that in order for it to bring in. If you're focused on, oh, well, it always goes wrong, or blah, 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 then that's what you're going to keep seeing more of. Okay? So on the pathway, you're close to getting what you want. Well, you've already got it. If you're wanting a happy, loving relationship, it's already there. Okay? You can't think of a desire if it's not there for you. Okay? So have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So every time you think about love, are you in this, ugh, nothing works out for me, the man I like or the men I like just don't seem to like me, fuck my life? Or are you focusing, oh my goodness, you know, of course I am beautiful. You know, why wouldn't any man want to be with me? I'm interesting, I'm beautiful, I'm fun to be with, okay? Or I'm great company. Everybody loves talking to me. Men love talking to me. I'm always attracting men to me. I've got the pick of any man I want. Okay, so look at where your inner talk is, because it's definitely not in alignment with a happy, loving relationship. Okay, what would imply to you? What would you need to experience to know that you're in a loving relationship? Hearing a man or your partner say to you, you're the love of my life, you're so beautiful. Okay, and then you going forward going, oh, I can't wait to be in a loving, committed relationship. Or, you know, it feels so good to be loved and adored. I've always been loved and adored. I've always been prioritized and chosen. Okay, because that is revising the past so that you've always been loved and adored and you've always been chosen and prioritized. Going forward, you will be loved, adored, chosen and prioritized. Okay, look at where your inner talk is. Have faith again and remain positive and follow your guidance. Correct yourself. Notice going forward how many times during the day when you think about yourself, men or women, relationships, okay, where is your talk going? Because whatever story you're telling yourself is what you're going to see more of it coming towards you. Okay, so if you're wanting love and relationship, you know, how would you feel if somebody's revealing to you how much they love you? What does that feel like to hear those words? It makes you feel nice. It makes you feel fuzzy and warm, rather than going through judging things and keeping yourself shut out in the cold, not experiencing what you want. Okay, so a little bit of shifting there. Remember, what you want is already right there. The minute you have a desire, it's already yours. Okay? So make those little tweaks and a relationship will come in pretty quick, okay, in the next couple of weeks. If you really catch yourself every time you start going into a negative, okay, this isn't in alignment with a loving relationship. You know, I wouldn't be thinking this, or if I do keep thinking this, then that's why relationships keep ending, okay, because you're in alignment with relationships ending because, oh, they never work out for me. Men always leave me. I must be doing something wrong, or they are just idiots or whatever, okay? Whatever story you're telling yourself, correct yourself to, no, I've always been completely loved and adored, supported, chosen, prioritized, okay? If you can't do that, then look at all the questions where you're going around saying, why am I not in a loving relationship? Why does love always seem to escape me? Why does everything always go wrong? Start changing the whys. Why am I in a loving, committed relationship? Why am I irresistible? Why have I always been loved and adored? Okay, why have I always been prioritized and chosen and important? Okay, why do men always think the world of me and do anything for me? That causes no resistance. Okay, you don't have to fill in the why, you know, why, oh, because, okay, you're just doing why. Your energy will bring it to you if you're doing that, okay? Yara, my lovely, what is your question? Okay, again for you, Yara, I know that things are shifting there, just like that success story on Create Your Future where he showed up from a different state in the chemist, tapping her on the shoulder when she'd been worried about how he was going to get in touch. That's how I feel that yours is going to happen anyway, that you're going to bump into him somewhere. So I'm just going to focus on, like I did with Davika's at first, what is still, if anything, you need to just look at in you. Okay, remember, it's not about him. Which did you say, par 5? Okay. Addison, can you put a final call out, my lovely, please? Thank you for all the likes, my lovelies. Your support is always welcome. Right, okay, let me focus on this. So, is there anything still within Yara that is keeping what she wants away? Victory and success, straight away. There you go. Again, don't let your thoughts trap you. Okay, you already have it. You've already got your victory and success. You are already in your relationship or dating. Hello, Vinka, my lovely. How are you? Again, staying balanced in your thoughts and desires, not pinning yourself down with what if I don't get it? What if it doesn't happen? What if I'm just making this all up? You're not. Okay, don't let your thoughts pin you down. Don't let your thoughts trap you. Remain in your wish fulfilled. Stay balanced. Okay, it doesn't matter what's going on in the 3D. It can be blowing a hoolie. It can be the complete opposite. You've got your eyes shut. You're balanced in your thoughts and in your feelings. Okay. Yeah, again, not looking at the 3D, seeing it empty. Okay, remember, You're not separate, you're together. In order for you to get what you want, you see your desire as already with you. It's not separate from you. Okay, it's not out there. What's out there is the reflection, the copy, and also the old script playing out. Okay, so a couple of things there in thoughts and still seeing it as separate from you. Okay, if you do have those moments, okay, which we all do, but that's where you flip it straight away. You don't flip it, well, you do, okay, but you're not doing it to, oh, I mustn't think that. It's just noticing that your thoughts are going back there, okay, and you just saying, yeah, okay, that is one quantum possibility, but I'm choosing this story, okay. I am right now in a loving, committed relationship, or I am right now dating and in contact with SP. Okay, so any advice for Yara going forward on this? Yeah, keep putting the work in. Remember, it is continuous. It's not hard work. It's just repetition of the new story until it becomes natural, until it feels normal within you. Then it's, you know, it's going to be there. You're not doing it to try and make something happen. You're feeling it natural and normal. You are that person who already has it. Yeah, again, not letting your thoughts come in and pierce your heart's desire. Okay, you're the magician. You're on your throne. You already have everything you want. And again, it's going to show up in a way that you don't know how it's going to show up. All possibilities, any door, it could come through any door. Okay, just stay grounded and balanced, and remember that you are beautiful. You're the goddess. You're the operant power in your realm. Dream person, head over heels, eyes only for you, thinks the world of you. So again, that's the energy coming through, okay, because you're more in that energy, so he's going to be in that energy as well, you know, coming towards you. As I say, visiting family, genuine, sincere, kind, caring, thoughtful. Yeah, getting to know each other. There you go, getting to know each other. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, opening that heart, giving that energy. Okay. And having that faith that it will be born into the 3D. You will see baby that you've been growing inside you born in the 3D to hold and touch and pet and love. Okay, have faith because it's coming. Okay, it will. Just remain focused within. Got our eyes shut. Staying focused within. The caterpillar morphs into a butterfly. Okay, stay focused within, giving yourself that pleasure that you want with your fruitful thoughts and accepting that it's already yours. It's a done deal. Okay, because it is on its way in the 3D to be for you to enjoy and experience. You know, again, you could say, you know, I see positive movement in my 3D every day with my desires. But we know that you're going to bump into him. He is going to turn up in your realm somewhere. We've already seen that, okay? So again, a couple of thought cards here. When your thoughts drift off, you repeat the new story, remembering you're the magician. You're choosing the story. You're the storyteller, the writer, the producer, the director, the actor. Okay, Mario, any particular pile, my lovely? I'm going to do the same reading for you, asking what still needs to be tweaked, if anything, within you. But well done for sticking to a new story and not letting 3D shake you. Good, good, Yara. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging that you are focused now and remain focused on the two of you being happily married. Okay. Night, Yara, my lovely. And you're welcome. And the same for you. Don't let your thoughts trap you. Okay. And again, seeing that you with the children, they're already at home. You're already Mario, who is a happy, you know, thank God that right now I am happily married. Kids are happy. Okay. Or you can just be saying, right now, I'm so thankful and grateful that I am a happily married man. Okay. Yes, you can do that as well if you found that I am triggers you. Why am I a happily married man to SP? Okay, why are SP and I so happily married to each other? Blah, blah, blah. Remember, the techniques are not to get something to change. The techniques are to remind you and keep you in the state of your desired outcome. Because you already have it right now. Right now, I am Mario, who is in a loving, happy marriage. Or right now, why am I in a happy, loving marriage? Whichever. Okay, but either way, they're to put you, keep you as the person who has your desire. Remember, you're not separate from what you want. Your person is not separate from you. They've been with you the whole time. They've just been with you the whole time, playing the version that you keep pushing out there. Okay, and we've had this talk before. You know, the baddie has been more dominant before. Okay, but you're saying with, no, we're happily married. Okay, she has always loved and adored me. She's always chosen me and prioritized me. Okay, why has SP always loved and adored me? Why does SP always prioritize me and choose me? You could use those. Okay. Yeah, with you cutting any thoughts out that are not serving you. Okay, only having that inner talk that is in alignment with what you want. so that it comes to you. Yeah, remembering it's just a reflection. Okay, it's just a reflection. Okay, so any advice, any extra advice going forward? So again, keeping your sort of emotions in check. Again, we're not looking out there. Already with you, okay? Yeah, remember, it's normal that your thoughts are going to still keep coming up. But that's where you have to be disciplined. That's where the repetition of observing the thoughts that come up. Okay, not pushing them away, not resisting them, not like, oh no, you can't be here because if I think that, it's all going to go to rack shit again. Okay, no. It's like, okay, so that I'm observing this, but I don't have to keep giving it a meaning. I don't have to keep giving it conditions. I don't have to keep the old story in place. Okay, yes, that is one quantum possibility. That is still one outcome, but I'm choosing this. And that's where you can put in, you know, why, if you want to. Why am I in? Why has she always? Okay, why do I feel? Okay, why am I? Why do I have? Why do I love being happily married? Okay. And again, when you feel that you want to message or ring up, have the inner conversation within you. You don't need to do anything in there. Only do something in the 3D when you are calm, or you know that you're in control of it. Okay, but in here you have all the inner conversations with everybody. You're the director, you're the writer, you're the producer, you're the actors of your new script. You're telling your characters what to do, and I like to do it with an inner conversation. I pull them up in front of me, you know, and I'm having that conversation as if I've got my desired outcome. What would imply? What would I need to hear? So for instance, if hubby says he has to work away or whatever, and I'm like, no, I will imagine him saying to me, oh, it's okay, it got cancelled. And I will repeat that until it feels, sometimes I do it once, sometimes I might do it a couple of times until I feel, yeah, it's done, okay? Because it is. Yeah, so again, watching your inner conflict, okay, your thoughts in conflict with each other, but also making sure you're not going to get caught up in any more arguments. Okay, if there is something said, just like, you know, yeah, whatever. Okay, you can set boundaries if you like. You can say, no, I don't agree with that. But then, you know, in your head, you're having an inner conversation, okay, of what you want the desired outcome to be. It might not change in that second, okay? Sometimes it does. Sometimes it might be an hour or so later. Sometimes it might be a day or two later, a week or two later, but you stick to the new story. I was going to say, don't forget that there might still be, because the majority of time you have come back to the baddie, there's still going to be events that might pop up where she's proving she's the baddie, okay? But now you're not re-engaging with that. You're not going back in there for another battle, okay? You've learnt that now. You're staying in your wish fulfilled. by going straight to choosing the story. I'm not going to get involved with this again. This is my story. Okay, yeah, seeing her as loving, seeing her as your bride, okay, the loving mother. Because there is a version of her that is that, okay, making that decision to take action in your thoughts. When your thoughts are pulling in two directions, you're driving the chariot to bring it under control. Your thoughts focused in one direction. Okay, taking action in your thoughts. Okay, yeah, and changes coming in soon. Not leaving yourself out in the cold as well, but also not focusing on no contact or whatever. Remember what you want. If you are consciously trying to change things, you know, get what you want, your desire is not out there, it's with you. You're not separate. There's no time, there's no distance. Okay, so sometimes what I like to do is, you know, remember it's the reflection. So I imagine sometimes that when I'm trying to force or change something in the 3D, I imagine that I'm knocking on glass, like knocking on the television or knocking on a mirror. Okay, and then I remember, oh, there's nothing to change out there. I have to change it within first. So what implies that I've got it? What makes me feel like I'm experiencing it right now? What conversation am I having with somebody, which is a conversation I want to hear? Okay, everything I remind myself I have to do it within first before thy will be done out there, okay, on earth. But things really changing for you over the winter time, okay, where hopefully you've got what you want this by then. But watch your thoughts, but focus on you having your family by staying in your power and not putting conditions and obstacles in the way and trying to plot and plan and change the 3D. Okay, there's no game playing. You're deciding. You're the operant power. This might be, okay, it says study, work, course, exams, project, hobby, self-improvement, employment, promotion, or owning a business. So as well, there might be something there that you're thinking of doing as well. And within the next 4 to 5 months, so that would tie in with the winter. Because what we're in September, October, November, December, January. So within, tomorrow's within 4 to 5 months. Okay, it doesn't mean in. But definitely if you stick to, every time you think of yourself, who are you? You're a loving husband. You've got a loving wife. You've got a happy family. Okay. Yes, so allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. You know, what would you be saying to each other? Inner conversations, because you're talking to yourself and your person all day long in your head. Okay, whenever you think about them or other people. Okay, so where are those conversations? What is that inner talk? Remember, before you've always been trying to use the affirmations or the techniques, but then you've dominantly come back to she's the baddie. Okay, so she's had to keep proving in whatever way for you to say she's the baddie. Okay, so that's what's caused the delay. Making that effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so within, so that you get what you want there. And again, it doesn't matter how many times or how long it's taken. Time is irrelevant. What matters is going forward, your will and determination to keep in the new story. Stick to the new script. Okay, only takes once. Doesn't matter how many times you fail, if you like, it only takes one time to succeed. Okay, so like with anything, anybody who's written a song or, you know, written a poem, painted, done a film, done anything, invented something, doesn't matter how many times they failed, they keep going. It only takes once to get it right. Okay, so in other words, sticking to the new script this time. Okay, you decide. There's nobody out there deciding for you. Your desire is already yours. You're already experiencing it in a timeline. Okay, desires come through as well from timelines. They bleed through, if you like, from a timeline for you to think, oh, I like that. Okay, or I don't like that. There's all versions of us out there. So stop looking at the time. The time is right now. Who you're saying you are and what you're saying you've got right now. Internally. Stop looking at distance. Stop looking at the 3D conditions or circumstances. Okay, and only have those inner conversations with the version that you're wanting to get pushed out, to be reflected back. Okay, my lovely. So keep going. Again, don't look at the time. Spirit is just saying if you keep on track, then you will be together during this winter period, okay? You could be together next week. You're already together. Don't look at the time. Okay, that's where a lot of my clients make mistakes. Yeah, but this needs to happen first, and then that needs to happen, and this needs to happen, and that needs to happen. Why? You're putting the conditions on there. What you want is already yours. Right now, you have to return to right now. Who are you saying you are right now? What are you saying you've got right now? Because that's what you're going to get. So keep going, my lovely. Okay. I'll put those away in a mo. Sorry, that was a bit savage. Right then, guys. Thank you all. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, Vinka, for popping in as well. Hope you're both well. Thank you to all of you who've been watching, and I will catch up with you all again, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow evening. If any of my moderators are around, I'll be doing the free session, okay, as well. So any help in that would be appreciated, because it does get manic in those ones. Okay, my lovelies, thank you all of you that are on this consciously getting what you want. Remember, it's already done. If you're still looking at it as separate, you're still waiting for it, you're still wondering what somebody's thinking and feeling about you, you're not in that wish fulfilled. Okay, put yourself back in the state of who you are that has it. What would imply to you that you have it? Is it hearing something? Is it seeing something? Is it touching something, feeling something, smelling something? Okay, has to be done within you first before you see it reflected back to you. If you're taking your cue from the 3D all the time, okay, you're just keeping the same in place. Hello, Wendy Ann, my lovely. Okay, I'm off to bed. Thank you all. Don't forget you can listen back. Love and light.